Substitute teacher training. The purpose of this video is to provide you with information regarding expectations of substitute teachers in our school system. We will be providing information on starting the day, tips for success, as well as student and staff safety. Some general tips. Always dress neatly, professionally, and comfortably. You can see our teacher dress policy that is located in the documents section of this training component. If you want to do long-term subbing, make that known to the school office and to the teachers that you sub for. Say yes to subbing as often as possible and keep your information updated in the new program called Frontline. All schools should have the same protocols for emergency situations. Please check by the door for an evacuation route that should be posted. Also locate the orange and gray go bag in the room that should contain items for emergency evacuations. When you get to school, introduce yourself to other teachers, but don't get involved in school politics or gossip. Another tip is to inform the administration of any suspicious activity or rumors of violence that you may hear students talking about. As a citizen, you are required to report any suspicion of abuse or neglect to law enforcement or to the Department of Children's Services. Each school has an SRO that this can be reported to, or you can go online to the Department of Children's Services in Tennessee and fill out a report there. Be sure that you read the acceptable use procedure that is also in the document section. This is policy 4.406, and it has to do with internet usage and social media. Also, it is against policy to take pictures of students and post on your personal social media page. Student information is private according to federal law. We can no longer tell students' grades or talk about their behavior to others. Please keep student grades and behavior to yourself, the classroom teacher, and the administration of the school. Do not discuss these items in the community. When you arrive, make sure you arrive as early as possible and check with the school secretary right away. That way they can inform you of any announcements that are being made each day. Also ask for a bell schedule and a lunch schedule and any modifications to the normal schedule for the day. And also ask about any safety drills such as a fire drill that might interrupt the day. If you're unfamiliar with the school, obtain a map and a list of faculty. Also check the teacher's mailbox for announcements, attendance sheets, and so on. Also, when you arrive at school, make sure that you look over the substitute teacher folder and compare it to your own subfolder if you have one. Ask the school secretary or another teacher to help you fill out any missing information. Also, locate emergency exits and alarm pulls. Look at the day's lesson plans and locate all of the needed materials. Also, preview the roll for any student names that are difficult to pronounce and find out how to pronounce them. Students love to hear their name called. Also, write the assignments on the board. Most importantly, have an activity ready for students to do as soon as they enter the classroom. As you move throughout the day, if a seating chart's not available, make one as you take attendance. Learn the names of as many students as possible as soon as possible. Learn a few names immediately. That way, if you need someone to go to the office for you, you'll have a relationship with that student. Follow the teacher's lessons plan as closely as possible. Supplement your own activities only after the assigned work is done. Also, let only one student out of class at a time with a hall pass according to the teacher's school's policies. Review the teacher's classroom rules and enforce them. These are usually located in the classroom on the wall somewhere. Take notes throughout the day about incidents you want to share with the classroom teacher, but also leave positive comments as well. Whenever you're unsure of what action to take, err on the side of caution. Use common sense. Don't be afraid to ask a neighboring teacher what to do in that situation. Check with the secretary during the planning time of the teacher to see if you are needed in another teacher's classroom. Before you leave for the day, return the room to the condition it was in when you arrived. Make sure all exterior windows are locked and doors are closed and locked. The teacher may want you to grade homework and seat work and arrange it in alphabetical order. If told to do so, please do that. If given an identification badge when you signed in the morning, please return the badge and keys to the office. We hope you have a great year substituting.